Welcome back to the Storey Report. My name's Tom, this is Cam. It is gorgeous outside, so we decided to film out in the park today, and this is our monthly real estate recap for May of 2019.
That's right, and the big headline this month is that sales are back on the menu, up 18.9%, which is the highest volume we've seen since pre-stress test.
Now, when we look into all the asset classes, and we'll start with condos. So condos, again, year over year, were up almost 7%. Average price in the 416 area code was about $643,000. Townhouses were almost touching $800,000 on average, again with a 6% year over year increase.
Right, now when we look at semis and the freehold ownership, detached homes are sitting at about 1.38 million, while semis are at $1,050,000. Now this represents pretty much an unchanged increase. Semis are down 0.2% and detached are up 1.5%. Again, price point being the main factor for this.
The segment of the market that we're seeing the most amount of basically activity is from $400,000 to $700,000 because it's the most affordable. Something interesting as well is the luxury market, which would be $2 million plus, actually only represents about 1.8% of the entire market. So most of the sales that are happening under that $1 million threshold.
Right, now as we progress throughout the rest of this year, we expect things to remain relatively unchanged. Condos progressing at about between 6 and 8%, but relatively stable, whereas the price point is going to keep detached and freehold from a little bit slower growth in the interim. Long term, we expect those assets to do incredibly well, but for now, they're just going to keep putting along the way that they're going right now.
Immigration's high, interest rates are staying very low. In terms of unemployment, we're at a 40-year low. All the fundamentals seem to be lining up, which is looking like we're going to have a pretty good run here in the Toronto real estate market. Friendly reminder, we're having our yearly client event at the Spoke Club on June 27th. We can't wait to see everybody.
That's right, it's going to be a great time, and as always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.